for Joe Skeletour Giannetti!
Quick morning weight check, 182 even, not mad at that at all. Then we're off to AKA in the morning. Next to Jamba Juice before we're back at CSA for some boxing. Up bright and early on this Saturday. Tony's got his fight tonight, and we got to head to weigh-ins this morning, so I got to get my breakfast in before we drive up to Napa. Venue's pretty cool for a local promotion here for weigh-ins. Time to get that in there. All the guys weighing in. Same-day weigh-ins is something that I could never do. We got our main event of the night, Tony Andrade fighting for the 205 belt. Don't mind the blood. So we are down in Napa at a Starbucks. Just waiting for coffee. My face a little red today, but we already know the rap. It gets worse before it gets better. Cornering Tony Andrade tonight. SF Combat. Fight for the light heavyweight amateur title. Weigh-ins was at 9:30, so I got up early. So I didn't really record much today. Trying to wake up. Got him the weigh-ins, got him on weight. Got lunch, breakfast really, and now we gotta be back there at 3. It is 1 o'clock, so we got a couple hours to go. We'll be back over there, and then he's actually the last fight in the event. So we got a long night ahead of us. UFC cards on tonight too, so I'll probably watch that in the long run. But I hate cornering, it's nerve-wracking, so excited to watch him get to work. Not super excited to be outside of the cage coaching somebody else. It's super stressful. Something I gotta get better at. People say I'm good at it, but I just stress out so much. Let's go! You see that belt? Let's go! Let's go!
Beautiful takedowns. No more 205 though, bro. Alright? 85, 70. Let's talk about that, okay, guys? Where your coaches at? Okay, guys?
Please.
You want to thank anybody?
I want to thank my coaches at AKA. I want to thank my fellow coaches I coach with at Gilroy High School and Daniel Cormier Wrestling Academy.
How you feeling, Coach? How you feel? How you feel? How you feel?
Be composed and stay focused.
Awesome work. Can't wait to see you back in here. Maybe we'll see you again when you turn pro, but thank you.
Hey, we got the job done, y'all. We got the job done. My man Tony got caught 10 seconds in, a little bit of adversity, but he powered through, As soon as Tony changed levels and went in for the shot, his opponent put up a fast head kick, caught him clean. It was actually his knee that connected to Tony's head, stiffened him, dropped him. We thought it was over. Tony bounced up and wrestled, and not like that hanging on wrestle, like let me recover and get my bearings, like that aggressive, like we're wrestling, like let me on you, finished his shot, controlled him, got the Dagestani handcuff, just beat him up for the rest of the round, and then came out in the second, timed the beautiful right hand that went under it, took his shot, big slam, beat him up, softened him up, got the choke. It was well earned, and I don't know, you could really tell that it was big for him, and knew got his belt, but I think it was bigger than that. He had a tough first loss in his career, and I could tell that he was thinking about it, before the fight. That was a big win for him. He told me after the fight, said that I didn't even tell my family about this fight. I didn't tell a bunch of my friends. Said that fight was just for him. And I get that, man. Like, I've been there. I did that after one of my fights. I lost, and it wasn't just the loss. I feel like I didn't perform the way I could have. And I remember the next fight, I did black shorts, no sponsors, because how am I going to represent other people if I can't even represent myself or be happy with how I'm representing myself? So that one really struck a chord with me, because I felt that. I've been in that place, maybe a little later in my career, but I've been in that place of I know I'm capable of so much more than that. It's time to go prove it. I don't need an army of people behind me this time. I need to go do this for myself. And then that army can be behind you and help push you, but only after you can push yourself. was a long day, man, you know, and it was a really long day, and I learned how blessed we are over at Cage Titans after being at that promotion. Just a lot of things that Cage Titans does really well, and the more and more I'm traveling and coaching guys, it's like, I'm not even bagging on these other promotions at this point. It's just like Cage Titans just does so much more for their fighters, and like, you know, you hear Cage Titans say it, but like, hear from a guy that's been there his whole career, like, you know, as an amateur, as a pro, as an amateur champion, as a pro champion, as a pro champ, like, it feels as close to the UFC as possible without being the UFC. Like, you feel like if you get to the top of Cage Titans, like, what's next? The UFC or Bellator or PFL or 1FC, like, that's just how it feels based on how, you know, fight week and weigh-ins and fight night goes as far as a fighter. How you're treated, your avenues of making money, you know, it's awesome. You know, there's not a lot of money in local MMA, but there's more and more with the support of people buying tickets and merch and pay-per-view streams and all that stuff, you know. And Cage Titans, I think, has been one of the biggest advocates, at least on the East Coast, with local guys making it a career, you know. Like, I'm blessed enough with things that I do in my personal life outside of fighting that I'm able to come out to California and train at AKA. But, you know, could I do that if I didn't know that I was going to make some of it or most of it back fighting for Cage Titans? Absolutely not, you know. Plenty of promotions, you got to fight world-class guys for pocket change, and like, these promoters know, like, they know you're fighting a guy that just got cut from the UFC after an extended stint for $800 or $1,000 or $1,200 when that guy just fought for like 40 and 40. So like, Cage Titans doesn't make you feel like you're selling yourself short. Like, they take care of you, you know. And it was really cool being a corner in a foreign state, whole new commission, whole new deal. You know, I kind of knew what I was doing, kind of didn't. Got to see all the promotions get it done, but it makes me more and more excited to get the job done, beat this dude's ass, make a statement for the UFC, come home to my weight class of 155 pounds, and come home to Cage Titans.
Quick little dinner started.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna let me train on Monday. Well, tomorrow, which sucks, but we're freshly showered, we're all cleaned up. Put the ointment on and keep doing what we gotta do. That's all we can do. So, went to go do laundry, and that place is mobbed. So, off the target, this might be like a late night adventure type of deal, because I'm not getting in a laundromat anytime soon. Finish off our Sunday night with a quick little Warzone stream. Love connecting with my fans, playing video games. Alright, it's, what time is it? 7 o'clock. We're at the laundromat. We just finished bike. So we decided to do bike at DC's tonight because everybody that's been doing bike left for Crutchmer's fight at Bellator in Connecticut. So me and Duran just grabbed some people, you know, some wrestling dads, and did bike at DC's. Great workout. And then before we did bike, because we were halfway, well, not even halfway, we were getting on the highway to go to AKA. Decided, screw it, we'll do it at DC's because there's nobody at AKA doing bike anyways. And then I dropped some clothes off the laundromat, did bike. Bike's done now, I'm here swapping it to put it in the dryer. So I got an hour and a half. I'm gonna head back to DC's, make dinner, get situated for the night, and then come grab my clothes, go back, go to bed. Kind of low-key as far as the vlogging after Saturday night fights. Pretty simple, went to Target, place was bumping. Went to the laundromat, place was way too bumping, so I couldn't even do my laundry. And then I just chilled. I streamed a little bit. The Evil Army rolled up deep, you know. Thank you to the new subs. Thank you to the new followers. I appreciate you guys. I didn't even post that I'd be going live. The stream crashed. You guys came back when I went live again. So, y'all the best. We're going to get some more in. and iron out the bugs while we're in California. But yeah, it's been a pretty good weekend. I'm still pretty tired. Got some good sleep last night, caught up on sleep, so I think that was a good decision. Sparring this morning, went with Mo for 2 rounds in the cage, got my ass whooped. It was another one of those days though where like I felt really good and felt really bad at the same time. Like things I should have done better, I didn't, and then things that I struggle with and normally do bad at, did better. So now we just got to like level that playing field and do good at everything. My face is getting better from this angle. I know it looks kind of bad. It's pretty red, but it's smooth. As weird as that sounds, it's not scabbing up and stuff anymore. I'm still swimming in that ointment. It'll be gone probably by Wednesday or Thursday, or 90% gone. And then, you know, my body feels good. Tomorrow's wrestling. I'm sure I will be exhausted after that. But yeah, pretty good weekend. Trying to ramp things up this week, you know, really get into the swing of things. I was trying last week to drink 2 gallons of water, and I just couldn't do it. I got to 1.5 gallons every single day, which is half a gallon more than I've been doing, so slow progression. Today I think I'll hit the 2 gallon mark. I'm probably 2/3 of the way there, and then I'll finish that off tonight and continue doing 2 gallons until the weight cut. But we'll get more and more. Every episode will get better. I think they've gotten better since the very, very first one. Still playing around with some editing methods and, you know, some tags and all that stuff. Intros, outros. So anything you guys like that you want to see, just let me know in those comments. And, you know, I'll try and make the best changes that I can. Anything you guys want to see outside of, you know, the editing and the production of the vlog, you know, more training, less training, more travel, less travel, you know, more downtime stuff that I do, just let me know. We'll make it all happen. Any questions? I love answering questions on, you know, either just Q&As or vlogs or on stream. I think the stream is pretty much the biggest spot where most questions get answered because it's live. You know, you get your answer right there. You come hang out with me while I'm getting killed in video games. But yeah, back to DC's because my stomach's growling. Wrestling day complete. Time to go make lunch. Face a little red. We're on our way to AK. Just left DC's, put some gas in the car. Feel good, tired. Got a nice lift in today before eating lunch and stuff. So, you know, got my wrestling in, came back and lifted, and then right into making lunch and going to rest. Streamed, did some interviews, and rested again. And now back to AK. So we got jiu-jitsu tonight, and then sparring tomorrow, and then bike and jiu-jitsu tomorrow night. Yeah, I feel good. This morning was good. Looking to make tonight good, and then make sparring tomorrow good. It's really weird. Like I said, I mean, I'm gonna probably say my biggest thing to focus on this camp is getting my weight where it needs to be. Just because, not like I feel like I'm peaking, but I feel like I'm getting into the swing of things being at AKA just faster this time, which isn't a bad thing. But maybe that means I have a little too much energy. I'm not dragging as much as I am sometimes. So yeah, just stay focused on our weight, focused on getting better every day, do better in training every day, and get ready for fight night. Kind of got my ass handed to me tonight. Pretty frustrated. It is what it is, man. You know, shrug it off. Back in the training tomorrow. These guys are killers. That's why I'm here. Here to get my ass kicked. Here to be the worst guy in the room. Climb my way towards the top. I don't know if I ever want to be the best guy in the room. Like when you're the best guy in the room, you're either the teacher or it's time to go to a new place. So I don't think I ever want to be the best guy in the room. But I'm climbing my way to the top. Today, got shoved back down the pole a little bit towards the bottom. But yeah, time to go home, make some dinner, you know, read a book, watch some TV, and go to sleep. Felt good sparring today. Felt really good actually. Got like 13 rounds in, 12 rounds in. Felt great. And then got some grappling in. That felt good, which felt horrible yesterday. So it's nice. I don't know, it's weird. One day I'm like up here, next day I'm down here. But you know, we do what we gotta do and get back on the grind. We got bike tonight. I got a deadlift, I got a squat. So my legs will be absolutely swamped. Feeling good. Thursday morning at AKA.
Yeah, on our way
Time
back.
to get some grappling in here
CSA.
with these killers. Got the legends on the wall on your way in.
Got that boxing work in. Tomorrow we're going back for some kickboxing.
Favorite activity of the day, get some laundry done. Finally breaking under 180.
No, I did
Love
good.
to see
Actually,
it.
a lot of them said.
We're about
I feel
4
like my
weeks out
boxing
until we
is
head
good.
home, and I'm feeling great.
My boxing is trash compared to my kickboxing. So that's always a good thing. Hour and 20, hour 30 ride home. Eat, well, shower, eat, rest. Got to lift today, go heavy. So it'll be quick. And then bike. So like 4 training sessions total. Well, 3 if you put together cardio and strength. So still, good. 178 this morning. 179, sorry. So I'm looking to get 77, 78 by Monday morning. That'd be great. 179.8 this morning. 179.4 this morning. I don't know why I keep fucking that up. Same exact weight as yesterday. Feel good. Ate a lot yesterday. Protein shake. Worked out a lot. Super hydrated. So happy about that. We're going back to CSA today, and then we're watching the fights at Gaston Bolanos' house. It's gonna make breakfast and squeeze in a lift before we go. Let's go. Lifts are done. Time to go to CSA. Time to drink this protein shake first. So we got to watch the fights with everybody from CSA. It was a good time. The fights were really good. Minus the last 2. The judges were a little on those. I really hope that we can get some new judging criteria and maybe some new judges for the UFC in the future. I know it's all up to the commissions, but I would really like to see them do something about it. You know, I know they use similar judges on the UFC, so I know they use the same judges for the UFC usually, so I'd really like to see them do something about that. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Skeletour vlog. If there's anything that you didn't see in this episode that you want to see in the coming episodes, make sure you drop it in the comments. And if you like the episode, make sure you hit that like button. It